Your attention span is 8 seconds. A goldfish, 9 seconds. You literally focus worse than a fish. But 2000 years ago, Roman soldiers could focus for hours in deadly battles. What did they know that you don't? The answer lies with Mars, the god of war, and I'm about to blow your mind. Here's what's happening to your brain right now. Every notification sound, every bright color on your screen, it's literally rewiring your neural pathways. Your brain is being trained to crave instant gratification. Studies show the average person checks their phone 96 times per day. That's once every 10 minutes you're awake. Your brain is in constant alert mode, like a soldier expecting attack at any moment, but never getting the release of actual battle. You can't focus because your brain thinks it's constantly under threat. But ancient warriors figured out how to channel this exact same energy into laser focus. Meet Mars, the Roman god of war, strategy, and disciplined focus. But here's what most people don't know. Mars wasn't just about fighting, he was about controlled aggression and strategic thinking. Roman soldiers didn't just worship Mars for strength, they studied his principles. Single target focus. Mars never fought multiple enemies at once. Strategic patience. He waited for the perfect moment to strike. Controlled energy. All that warrior rage channeled into precise action. But here's the crazy part. Mars, the planet, actually teaches us the same lessons about focus. Mars has the most stable, predictable orbit in our solar system after Earth. While other planets wobble, Mars stays on course. Ancient astronomers noticed
Wow.
this and connected it to the god's personality, unwavering determination and focus. So, how did Roman soldiers train their minds using Mars's principles? They developed what I call the Mars focus formula, and modern neuroscience proves it actually works. Roman soldiers practiced oculus fixus, fixed gaze training. They'd stare at a single point for extended periods without blinking or looking away. They synchronized their breathing with their heartbeat during combat. 4 counts in, hold for 4, out for 4. This activates your parasympathetic nervous system, basically hijacking your body's calm focus mode. Mars carried one spear, not a dozen weapons. Romans trained to focus on one objective at a time, completely ignoring everything else until that target was eliminated. Here's the science behind why this works. When you focus on one thing, your brain releases norepinephrine, the same chemical that makes you hyper-focused during emergencies. Romans figured out how to trigger this on command. But focus wasn't just an idea to the Romans, it was a life or death skill. They called it disciplina, ruthless self control drilled into every soldier from day one. Every day, legionaries trained under brutal conditions, holding formation under blazing sun, shields weighing down their arms, marching 20 miles in full armor without breaking rank, practicing sword strikes until muscle and mind fused into one instinct. They weren't just building muscle, they were hardening the mind. Because in battle, the real enemy wasn't always the man in front of you. It was your own panic, hesitation, or wandering thoughts. Through this discipline, Romans achieved something rare: calm under chaos, instant obedience to strategy, and the ability to see the whole battlefield while staying locked on one goal. Modern psychologists call this cognitive control, the power to choose what to focus on and what to ignore. Romans didn't have smartphones or dopamine traps, but they fought the same human brain, and they won, turning focus into their deadliest weapon. Your ancestors looked up at Mars and saw a god of disciplined focus. They used that inspiration to build the greatest empire in history. You have the same brain, the same potential. The only difference? They trained it. Stop being a goldfish, become a Roman warrior. Mars is waiting.